17 seconds is all it took Ronda Rousey in her return to MMA against Gina Carano. She absolutely destroyed her. Gina Carano, for some reason, throws a kick in the first 10 seconds of the fight, which you should never do against someone who's trying to take you down, especially to the body. Ronda Rousey locks it up, catches it, takes her down, starts punching her a little bit on top, loosens her up a little bit, immediately jumps onto the arm as Gina Carano is turning to her side to try to get away from the flurry of punches, and Ronda Rousey taps her out. Literally 17 seconds. At least she didn't break an arm, I guess. That's like that's the only fucking saving grace for Gina Carano. She doesn't have a broken limb, so she can go out of here unscathed pretty much. You know, probably made a couple milli. I don't even know. Had to be a decent amount of money for her to get in there and do this. But yeah, 17 seconds. You know, this Ronda Rousey girl, she should probably really, you know, maybe consider taking MMA seriously. She could probably make a good run in the UFC. You know, I'd love to see her in there. Make a title run or something. You never know. Co-main event was sick, actually. Co-main event was sick. We had Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry. Mike Perry's a dog, dude. In MMA, this guy knows how to get shit done. He hurts you. He aims to damage you. That's the number one thing on his mind is I'm going to cut you up and I'm going to make you fucking hurt. I'm going to make you bleed and I'm going to make you pay. Although he has negative head movement and was eating jabs left, right, and center from Nate Diaz, he had great success with short elbows, big elbows over the top, getting on top of Nate Diaz in moments and landing more elbows, beating him up with knees and ripping to the body. Man, when he ripped to the body, he was doing so well with that, actually getting Nate Diaz hurt against the cage in multiple moments. And then in the end of round 2, Nate Diaz is so cut up. Blood is fucking pouring everywhere, dude. Out of like here on the top, right by his hairline, another one kind of on his sideburn, and his nose is gushing too, and there's just blood all over this dude, man. It got to the point where it's dripping down the back of his head and into his back. Just ugly scenes. But this is all because of Mike Perry. This guy's actually deadly. And this resurgence in his career is fucking legendary. I'm all here for the Mike Perry hype train. I love watching this guy fight. He's always down to scrap. And he's honestly just kind of a funny, entertaining dude. I like watching him do his thing. I like his media. He tries to be professional, unlike some other dudes. And he has fun with it, man. Calls out Jake Paul in MMA. Jake Paul accepts. I mean, we'll see what happens with that. Jake Paul has been questioning if he can even make a return due to his jaw break against Anthony Joshua that he had, which was nasty. Don't get me wrong, that was nasty. So I think that would be pretty fun. Jake Paul has never done an MMA fight, so it'd be sick to see him in there against Mike Perry and not in a boxing fight where Mike Perry struggled like horribly against Jake Paul in their fight. But a rematch of those two in MMA, I think, would actually be pretty sick. And then we have Francis Ngannou versus Philipe Lins. Total mismatch from the get-go. This was never going to be a close fight. Philipe Lins never had a chance. Francis Ngannou lands a big right hand over the top, kind of just clipping him off the top of the dome and puts him out. Get him out of there. He's old. He's not that good. And this was a total mismatch. This was set up for Francis Ngannou to get a finish and get a finish quick. And that's exactly what he did. Nothing short of it. Barely even hit the guy. Some other things about this card. Am I tweaking or was it empty? Half the seats looked like they weren't filled. There was never a moment where I could see the crowd clear enough. Like it seemed like they didn't bring the camera close enough. They had those lights in the seats that you could see, but I couldn't see people in half the seats. Super weird. I'm like, what the fuck? And then they do a celebrity like, yo, look at all the celebrities here. I'm like, who are these people? Am I just a boxing casual? I mean, I don't watch boxing, so yeah, but who are these people? I have no fucking idea who they are. And then David Spade comes up. I'm like, oh, I know David Spade. Oh, there's CM Punk. I know CM Punk. But half these people, I'm like, God, who the fuck is that guy? You know? But let's jump over to the UFC. Full recap's going to be coming out on Monday for this card. We had Costa versus Arnold Allen in the main event. Pretty sick fight. Arnold Allen showing Costa that there are levels in the UFC. Completely destroying Costa in all 5 rounds, 50-45. Had a big knockdown in round 1. Round 2, he was just doing a better job than Melquizel mixing it up, getting good kicks off. Melquizel was doing a good job beating up Arnold Allen's lead leg, but Arnold Allen just seemed to be walking through it. He didn't even care. He was still in the same stance for most of the fight, walking forward, pressuring Melquizel Costa, and his right overhand was literally landing every single time he threw it. Melquizel was trying to like dip to the side like this, and just every time right on the chin. He dropped him with the bat in the first round, completely spinning him around, and in the 4th and 5th round, it was there for him all day. He was having good success on the ground as well. As soon as he got into the clinch with Melquizel Costa, Melquizel just couldn't fucking do anything. There was moments where Melquizel would go for a trip and Arnold Allen would easily reverse it and end up in top position. But overall, man, I'm happy to see Arnold Allen get the W tonight. I think he has been deserving of a decision victory to go his way. He's had a few fights. He said in the post-fight press conference, he's like, man, I thought I was going to get fucked in the ass again. But he has had a few fights that, questionable decisions may have gone his way, but they didn't. So it's good to see him get a victory here, beat Melquizel Costa, hold his position in the rankings, maybe look on the way up again. I love watching Arnold Allen. I think he's a very entertaining and fun fighter, and he's a good personality. He's a really nice guy. So always cheer for Arnold Allen. But full recap for this fight night's going to come out Monday. I'll break down all the fights, go through it all. I watched all of them. There was a couple sick ones, a couple good back and forth scraps, a couple good finishes. For the most part, just, your classic UFC Apex event. You know what I mean? So sometimes they don't look like the best, but they bang and they fucking throw down. But this Netflix card, yeah. I mean, there's a reason. Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey, well, especially Gina Carano, stopped fighting. You know what I mean? Let's hope that's it for both of these ladies. They got a payday. Let's wrap it up. All right, that's it.